So I'm here with Jack, and Jack has probably one of the most unique, special, interesting vans that I've ever seen in my entire life. And that's saying something because I've seen hundreds and hundreds of vans. Not only that, Jack won the eBay Van Conversion of the Year award, which is pretty sick, and he's a graduate of the DIY Hero Van Conversion course.
Hello, my name is Jack and welcome to the Bozak. This is a Mercedes-Benz Sprinter 2015 medium wheelbase, high roof, that I have converted into a DJ booth listening experience on wheels. So the whole concept was I wanted to combine my two passions, travel and music. So I decided to pick up my home studio bedroom DJ setup and put it in the back of a camper van so I could travel around Europe, meeting up with DJs and recording mixes in beautiful locations. So the setup we got back here is two Technique 1210 turntables, two Pioneer XDJ 700s and one Bozak AR4 rotary mixer. These two enable me to play digital music through USB. These two enable me to play my records, and this mixer makes it sound beautiful. So out here we've got the Dyne Audio sound system. So you got your lows, mids and highs. We've got 12 speakers across the whole thing, which gives you the perfect amount of volume for a nice little party here. It's super high-end quality. It's not a big pumping sound system. It's more of a hi-fi sound system. And it's all powered by two Hertz amplifiers that are stored back here. And then in here, this is where the magic happens. We have a 15-inch VQ subwoofer that plays all of the low end and gives the music the depth that you really want. And then inside here we have Yamaha booth monitors, and this is for the DJ when he's standing in here so he can hear what he's playing out.
I'm Nate Murphy, and I have literally just bought this van to show you how to build a van. We have made a really detailed course which will help you go from this to this. You will learn everything you need. We help you specify your electrical system, and you'll be able to access the community all building their own vans at the same time.
So this is the electrics cupboard. We've got a 1200 watt inverter in here which does all of the main appliances, but funny enough, all of the sound systems, turntables and stuff, that's all runs on a 12 volt system, which is super efficient and means that I'm not draining the battery. The battery is stored just in there, which is a 460 amp hour battery, so it's got a lot of life on it. You've got the fuse boxes on the right. All the cables are hidden behind the installation, with big thanks to the course for the wiring diagram that I got. Really made it super easy. The records here, kind of a bit of a happy mistake. I originally had two little speakers in here because I thought that was going to be enough, but after testing it out I realized I really wanted to upgrade and get a bit more of a hi-fi sound system, but luckily it was the perfect size to fit some more records. So like I said, this is a medium wheelbase van, and the main purpose was to have the DJ decks, so space was definitely at a premium. So for the kitchen, I've just gone for one hob and an oven tucked away here, and then a sink here, which there's a tank underneath with all the pumps, and then it drains out to a grey water system in there. And then in here is the fridge. Underneath here, just a 12 volt fridge, which is super good. And underneath here is all pots and pans, and in here is food. In here is underwear and clothes, and then in here is like tech gadgets and chargers and cables and stuff like that. And up here we've got clothes storage and more clothes storage and more clothes storage and toiletries. what more do you need? So obviously I've got a pair of turntables in a van, which you never really see. So I needed some type of storage for some records. I knew I wasn't going to get loads in here, being a van, needed every space for everything else. But I've actually managed to fit 60 records in here and a further 40 records where I showed you earlier. But this actually came about a bit of a happy accident, because I had built this countertop out just a little bit too much. So it meant that when the bed was folding down, it was hitting here. So we had to build this out a little bit more, but instead of just extending it, I just thought, what's really skinny and could be very useful? And a record shelf came to mind. And then in here is the grey water for the sink. It's about a 20 litre tank, and I just empty that every couple of days, and super easy. So behind here, it's a little bit messy, but I'll let you see. We have all the gas manifolds here. We've got the gas heater. That's the 460 amp hour battery. And there's another water tank there, which goes to the secret shower here, which you'll see in a minute. And then in here is the hidden shower, which I don't really use that much, but I'll show you it anyway. So you lift that up, lift this up, and then just in here. So this connects to here, and then this connects to here. And voila, outdoor shower. So the idea was to have an indoor shower here, and I did nicely tile it, and it looked really nice. I even had these little black hooks installed for a shower curtain, and I had this where you could put your shower head here. But I then decided to install a 15-inch subwoofer. Got my priorities right. So as you can tell, I wanted this van to be a social van. I wanted people to be able to come and socialise and chill in here without feeling like they're in my bedroom. So I wanted the bed to be hidden away. And it's hidden so well that a lot of people's first question is, where do you sleep? So let me show you. You take these off, super easy. These come off, put these down there, and then you just unclip that and unclip that, and it folds straight down. And then you got the neon sign in here, which is when you want to turn it into a nightclub. I learned a lot of it on the way, a lot of YouTube, obviously your course, and then a friend, Charlie, who's incredible craftsmanship. He came and taught me how to do a lot of the slats and how to get everything looking really professional. And we ripped things out and we redid things 2 or 3 times if it didn't look good enough the first time. Like originally these walls were white slats, and then I didn't like it, so I ripped them out, redid it, didn't like that, and then I finally settled on this one. Similar with the roof, I did the roof twice because I had slats going this way first, wasn't happy with how it looked, so I ripped it out and then went for a full white ceiling, and kind of got a bit of that boat kind of design going on with the oak slats. They're obviously covering up the in-between grain, but I think it gives it a nice look. I did want to go full oak on the top, but then I thought it might be a bit too much if the whole thing is, so kind of thought it would give it a bit more of a height if it was white, and it'd feel a bit more roomy and open. So I think the best thing about having the DJ stuff with me is that I can travel, but now I'm traveling with a purpose, and I have a means of connecting with new people, and that has really changed the game, because I think without that, I honestly think I'd be feeling quite lonely and isolated, because obviously I'm traveling solo at the moment, but the music has been a way for me to connect with new people in my travels, and that purpose, I really recommend it to someone if they're going to do a van conversion. Think about what you're actually going to do and what's your purpose when you're going to be on the road. If it's rock climbing, or if it's music, or if it's photography, like, travel with a purpose. Don't just go traveling, because you'll probably get pretty bored pretty quick.